everyone, and welcome back to the Roger Reviews channel, and today we're taking a look at the Star Wars Black Series Dark Trooper from the Mandalorian line. Look at the front of the box. You get the figure that is included along with the accessories. You also get the name of the line the character is from and their name down here. And on the side of the box you get this amazing artwork of the Dark Trooper. And like I mentioned before, by adding more figures from the same line, you can create a mural. So here's the Dark Trooper alongside HK-87. And I'm really excited because finally we're getting into the new sort of like plastic-free packaging for the Mandalorian line. So I'm really excited to start reviewing these figures. But other than that, here in the background, you can see a bigger portrait of the character, a description, the number which falls into the line, and a bunch of little warnings. And here on the side, you get, like the window. Here's the bottom of the box, and here's the top. So I'll go ahead and open it up, and see what's inside. Here he is, out on plastic. And here's out of the box. And look at him close. He looks very menacing. As you can see with this very shiny sort of like metal coating that they put to sort of resemble that armor from the show. Looks really nice. And of course, I'll go ahead and review from top to bottom. Look at the head. Looks very cool. I love this sort of like stormtrooper look that they always have. It has this very reflective sort of like coating. Like I mentioned before, looks very nice with this sort of like black color. And then of course he has the red eyes and this very unique design on the helmet. Looks really neat. And he does have a ball joint here at the neck as well as the top of the head. So here's side to side, all the way back, and all the way forward. Look at the torso. Looks very nice. As you can see, he has some buttons right here, and he has these really large shoulder pads. And then here in the back, he has like this panel. What's really cool about the torso is that it's made of a looser plastic, so it's very lightweight and kind of like, flexible, which is very nice. And he does have a ball joint here at the waist. So here side to side, all the way back, and all the way forward. Look at the arms. The arm does stick out about there. Goes all the way around. His elbow goes up about there. And he has a swivel at the elbow. And he has articulation at the wrist and the hand. So here's all the way down, all the way up. And there's a swivel. The other side as well. Arm sticks out about there. Goes all the way around. Elbow goes up about there. Swivel at the elbow. And his articulation at the wrist and the hand. So here's all the way down, all the way up. And there's the swivel. And look at the waist. It has this black belt that goes all the way around. Has some pouches right here. And here's that grenade, but it does not come off. And look at the legs. The legs do go out into a split position. They do go out into a same position. And they go back about there. And he does have a swivel on both of his thighs. And at the knees, they do go back into a kneeling position. And look at the feet. They do point down about there. They point all the way up like that. And he does have rock ankles. So he has some cool action poses. Look at the accessories. He goes on another pair of hands. Look at the hands. He goes with these two fists that you can exchange instead of the other ones. So put on another hand. All you do is just pop off the hand just like that off of the peg. And once you're done with that, you just pop on the matching fist just like this until it clicks in. And you're good to go. Here he is with the fists and the normal pair. Up next, he comes with a rifle. Look at the rifle. Looks very nice. And as you can see, it has like this sort of like shotgun look to it. And it has a magazine right here. Has this pump. And I guess it's like a scope of some kind. So put on the rifle. All you do is just match it up with the trigger finger right here. Make sure that's in all the way. And once you got that done, You can move his hand in position to give it some support, and it looks really cool. And finally, he comes with flame effects. Look at the flame effects. They look really neat. They have some shading right here with this orange and the red going throughout it. So put on the flame effects. On the bottom of his feet are some pegs, and what you want to do is just pop them in there, just like that, and you're pretty much done. And to help out to make a scene, you can even reenact the scene where the Dark Trooper comes in and takes Grogu away. And there's something really cool that you can achieve with the Hasbro Pulse stand. And as you can see, it holds the figure up pretty well. And I like the little flame effects. Give a nice touch to the whole figure. And it looks really good. So that was an overview of the figure. For being one of the other deluxe figures that we've seen in this lineup, it's really good. I'm really impressed with the way that they, articulated the figure. The movements are very interesting. I was expecting him to be a bit more stiff, but overall, he's pretty light and is easy to work with. And if you're gonna, build an army of these guys, definitely do so. They are really fun to work with, and of course, you can recreate scenes just like this from the show, and it works out really well. And it's nice to do at the end of these reviews is show you guys how this one figures, having the box in the back, and the figure in the front. But I'm going to leave it here and say if you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like. And if you like the content you see here on the channel so far, be sure to subscribe. And be sure to follow me on my Instagram page. Hope you guys have an awesome rest of your day. And I'll catch you guys on the next one.